long
took his
enough.
time getting there.
But Bobby Medley, or Jordan Dixon, standing at third base with just one out. Here in the fifth inning, a chance for the Cats to tack on another. That will go as an E9 in the scorebook and a base hit. We do have a quick mound visit by Tazewell with Zach Griffith at the plate. Again, Zach 1 for 1 with a walk as well, with a single and a run scored.
Now, I know you don't, in this situation, you might not want to use Willis because, you are down. But, again, if you feel like you have a chance to maybe, steal this game, how long do you stay with the sophomore?
They're going to ride him for this at bat at least. As pitch on the way to Griffith, right down the middle, knee high, and it's 0-1. Lewis waits on deck for the Bearcats. Again, really the biggest hit of the ball game to this point for Virginia High, John Malumba. 2-out, 2 RBI single. Gave us a 3-0 lead at the time. That one a breaking ball. Missed, and it's 1-1.
And with this cushion, right now, Zach, you can let it fly. You can rip it. Like I said, we can be aggressive right here.
Runner at third. This one a swing and a miss. 1-2 now. The thing is, all he needs is a ground ball to short or second. It's going to score.
Around.
So that's the easy thing if we're going to play
heads
up.
And Tazewell, they're playing to give up the run. If you look at their infield.
1-2. This one's lifted foul. Still 1-2.
If you're Tazewell here, I kind of
play
in and try to take away the run. If it's a 4-0 lead, I just don't know if you can come back from that.
Runner at third, 90 feet away. There's a 1-2. This one's lifted into left field. It's going to be caught by Huffman. We'll see if the Cats try to tag, and they will. Goes into the cutoff and dropped there by Larimer, and another run scores. A sac fly, RBI for Zach Griffith, and it's 4-0 Virginia High.
Again, just make contact.
So of the 4 runs, Zach Griffith has accounted for 2 of them. He scored the first one of the ball game. Now it's driven in Dixon. And that error really looming large here in the fifth. That 2-base error allowed Dixon to get what would have been a routine line drive into right. He got all the way to third. And Lewis takes a first pitch fastball on the corner, and it's 0-1.
That's a little bit of everything we talked about today. Pitching. We talked about situation hitting. We talked about putting the ball in play. So a little bit of everything that we talked about.
That one's a called strike, 0-2 to Lewis. Not an aggressive at bat here for him as he's taking the first 2 strikes. Parker winds. This one fouled off on a late swing. Still 0-2. Tyler Anderson waits on deck. Lewis has struck out and walked in this ball game. Scored a run as well, as he was the second run to score. He was the first to score on the Malumba 2 RBI single. The lefty-righty matchup. This one a jam shot on the infield, high in the air. Going over right behind short and making the grab is Tatum out in the outfield grass for out number 3.
He didn't make that look easy, but
he kind of leaped at the end of it. 1 run for the Bearcats on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and nobody left on base. So as we head into the top of the 6th inning, it is 4-0 Virginia High. As Tazewell will go 1, 2, 3. Wimmer, Horn, and Willis in the next half inning. We'll be right back on Bearcat Radio.
You know what really gets a party started? Indoor baseball. Yeah, just find a broom or a pool cue, and you can use anything as a ball. Cans, bottles, shoes.
Hey, bro, toss me that avocado.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. Go to readyvirginia.gov and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by Ready Virginia, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Thanks for listening to tonight's game on Bearcat Radio. Remember that after the final whistle, all games are available for replay at Spreaker.com/Bearcat Radio.
Hi, I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio as we head into the top of the sixth inning. It's 4-0 Virginia High over Tazewell. The Cats just 6 defensive outs away from getting to 6-0 in district play as Dixon still dealing, misses low on the first pitch. Fastball, and it's 1-0. He's facing 1, 2, and 3, Wimmer, Horn, and Willis.
If you think he'll get through these 3, then should be good to go.
This one a breaking pitch inside, a good curveball called strike, 1-1. Really, after this one, the Cats will go play at Richlands on Thursday if it don't rain too much. And then you got Lebanon back-to-back days on the 14th and 15th. Then I think you finish off with Graham on Thursday after you not missing any there. So I think you finish off at Graham on Thursday. I have the schedule right here. Why am I trying to go off the top of my head? Because I think I can know everything, right?
Is that right?
I'm right, yeah. They go to Tazewell.
No,
Tazewell's right now, yeah. That was fouled off. I look at the paper and I get messed up, so that's typical. But, yeah, they'll go to Richlands Thursday if it don't rain, but the likelihood of that game being played, I would say, is pretty low. Counts 2-2 to Wimmer. But really, this is the penultimate home game. The next one will be senior night for them. Of course, you can get back if you host a few. 2-2, check swing, fouled down the first base line.
And we've had a good year hosting some postseason games. So
we have. We couldn't go without mentioning, hosting our first football game in the playoffs since 2002. I believe is what it was. I went through my notes the other night and was going through like some of our game broadcast notes, kind of like a timepiece for each week. Strike 3 looking on a breaking pitch.
Great pitch.
Wimmer.
He's up to how many now?
That's 12. We had a little hiatus there. Only got 1 strikeout last inning, so it felt like he cooled off,
And that's pretty amazing, though, when you could tell, he only had 1 the last inning.
Yeah, 12 strikeouts. I went through and counted them.
I mean, he had 8 in a row at one point?
He had 8 in a row, yeah. Now he's getting these out of order, but that's all right. They're still counted. This one's lifted into right field. Medley on the run, laying out, makes the grab near just off the foul line, close to 10 feet in fair territory to make the grab. And what a play by Bobby Medley, showing off the athleticism.
Right now, if you're Tazewell, you're extremely frustrated because now we're starting to hit the ball and we still can't get hits.
Yeah, right. Whenever you get out of the strikeout funk, Bobby Medley strikes in the outfield with the grab. That looked a lot smoother than the last out we saw back in the 5th inning. Looked like he had trouble finding it, but that one he got the perfect read on, and he had to get to that one.
Really good catch right there. That's
2
really
outs, and now Willis to the plate and called strike on a fastball 0-1. Willis, actually the lone hit of the ball game so far for Tazewell. And they almost had one there, but not quite. That's the thing about Virginia High. They got these athletes in the outfield that not a lot of teams have. That one misses outside. And them. Most of them play football. So, at least the center fielder and right fielder.
Got a quarterback out there and a receiver. And a right fielder plays safety for us. So.
Definitely an athletic group out in the outfield, and it helps in this big stadium, this big field here at Boyce Cox, as this is strike looking, and it's 1-2 to Willis.
And again, right now, you're Tazewell. I mean, you can't kind of sit back and wait. I mean, you got to kind of
4 outs
to go.
Yeah. Of course, that one just now by Horn, you thought he would have had a single for sure, but Medley.
Well, and if he does make that play there and ball gets by him, it's at least a double, maybe a triple.
1-2 missed low as Willis watched. 2-2. If you're just tuning in, 4-0 Virginia High leading over Tazewell in this Southwest District affair. Cats have scored 4 runs in the last 2 innings. They scored 3 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th. As here's the 2-2. Willis late for strike 3 and 13 strikeouts now for Jordan Dixon. He's ready to get back on the strikeout train that we had going early in the ball game. Strikes out 2 of the 3 he faces here in the inning as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 4-0 Cats, and 5, 6, 7 due up Anderson, Haas, and Mouse when we get back after this break.
But there's some drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
I want to thank my mommy for loving me so much,
for taking me to the doctor when I broke my foot,
for leaving me alone when I wanted to be alone.
And now, as a grown-up, I'm thankful for being able to take care of you, my dear mom, for taking you to your therapies, for understanding that sometimes you simply want to be alone.
Roles change without us noticing. That's why AARP gives you the information to provide even better care for your loved one. Visit aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Follow Bearcat Radio on Twitter with the handle @VHS Bearcat Radio and on Facebook by searching Bearcat Radio for the upcoming broadcast schedule and shows on the flagship stream of Virginia High School Athletics.
Hi, I'm Matt Kenseth. You don't have to be a race car driver to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you can't control, like mechanical issues, high winds, and rain delays. But there's some drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and leave the drama for the racetrack.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio, 4-0. Virginia High leading in the count quickly, 0-1 to Tyler Anderson. Anderson scored in his last at-bat after being hit by a pitch. He actually scored the third run of the ball game for Virginia High as that one floats through high, and it's 1-1.
That could be our shout-out question.
Our shout-out question if Mark's listening in.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's listening in, but if he is, he's having a graduation party, but trying to figure out.
Well, I guess his last broadcast, we can ask that question.
Oh, yeah, if somebody can remember that. Remember our last broadcast of the regular season will be Tuesday, and it'll be Mark's last broadcast with us. This one's lifted into left field. Base hit for Tyler Anderson as Huffman fields it and fires it back in. Line drive into left, and the Cats have a early opportunity to get an insurance run as that's 4 hits in the inning. 4 hits in the ball game so far for the Cats.
The third baseman, number 13, Nolan.
Yeah, we want to know what position Mark played in baseball when he played for Sullivan Central, I think. Which one was he? The orange one.
That's Central.
That's Central. That's Mark's. I just remember that because Mark's always wearing some tin of orange. And not good Bearcat orange. It's either Tennessee orange or that Sullivan Central orange. They throw over to first, not in time to get Anderson. So it's now Haas and Mouse due up. On deck is Mouse. This one inside misses. It's 1-0. So if we can figure out what position he played. I can't remember. I want to say it's like third base. But I'm not sure. That might be why we have so many issues with Mark trying to keep him on the right page during the broadcast. He's been hit by too many line drives down in the hot corner. But I don't know. Is that what's a call strike?
So it's third base your guess. I'm going second base.
All right. Mr. Harper, what are you going to guess? He's up in there in the booth. What position do you think Mark played in high school? Right field.
He's not an outfielder. He's not an outfielder.
I don't know. He's pretty loud, so he could yell in how many outs there are on the outfield.
He's not an outfielder. No offense, Mark, if you're listening, but you're not an outfielder.
That's probably a good thing. He's probably going to be mad at Mr. Harper for saying he's an outfielder, actually. I don't know. It's not a very busy place sometimes. Runner goes. This one foul tipped back into the mid. He had a great jump at first. Anderson did, but the count moves to 1-2 after the foul ball. So, yeah, join the lottery in and guessing what position Mark played. I do know for a fact he didn't pitch, so that eliminates at least
See, originally I thought
job.
He was a pitcher.
Yeah, he's got kind of that I'm in control kind of narrative, doesn't he? Especially when he gets in a baseball broadcast and starts doing the weather or something. That's whenever we got to watch out for him.
See, weather for me for baseball, it's not raining. I'm happy.
That's the way I am. But Mark, he'll take you into next week if you don't cut him off.
See, I don't need nobody. I don't really need, I guess win a little bit, but.
Got a 2-1 count, I believe, on Haas. I thought it was 2-2, but it's been moved to 2-1. Either we got home cooking or I had the count wrong. Now it's 2-2 as he fouled it off, so you got to even back out there. Nolan heard me.
I think we had a little bit of home cooking, but it's okay.
2-2 count to Nolan. Nobody out here in the 6th inning. Cats leading 4-1. Anderson on at first after a leadoff single as he widens out a lead. Now he's going on the pitch. The